Hey guys, it's your boy Diki, and today I'm gonna show you guys how it felt growing up and being the ugly friend. But yeah, all jokes aside, it really did. It sucked, man. I remember this one time I was friends with this new guy at school, and he instantly came in and just got all the girls. Like, this guy was tall and attractive and all that, and we just ended up being friends though because I always often ended up in these dynamics where I was the comic relief. So yeah, but I also, I wasn't treated too bad, so, or that badly, so I kind of just went with it as well. But I remember this one time he kept trying to put me on this one girl, and the girl that it was this girl that he had been friends with since he was like a kid, like for 5 years at that point. And weirdly enough, like, she lived up the street from me and he lived right next door to me, or maybe 2 doors down from me. It was weird. It was a funny thing. Like, I don't know, it was just random. But so after school, we would often go over to her house and hang out with her and eat her snacks and just hang out in general. And I remember one day I was not really interested in her because I don't date girls that are younger than me, and I also just didn't see her in that type of way. So I just, whatever. But over time, I started to kind of like look at her and be like, hey, this girl, she actually looks kind of good. And I think one day he kind of made it clear that he was trying to put me on with her, or I kind of made it clear that I was trying to talk to her. So she was like, no, you're ugly, I don't like you. Well, damn. So I was like, okay, cool. After that, I decided not to pursue her anymore. But we would still hang out. So I think we hung out like a week after she said that. And it was me, him, and her. And my mom called me, right? I had to go back home. It was really some bullshit. I don't even know why she called me. But I ended up taking like 10 minutes and then hurrying back. Now, as I was hurrying back and trying to hurry up and get there, something was telling me like, don't go back, just stay home. Cause when I got there, she was sucking this man up. Now, I didn't see it, thank God, but how I found out was that I'm practically banging on the door, because these niggas are taking forever to come to the door. They finally get to the door, and he's like, oh, it's just you. I thought it was her mama. Why would you think that? The door was locked and everything. Like, I knew something was happening, but I was like, no, they're friends, no way. So then we start walking back home, and as we're walking back home, he's like, I'm not gonna lie, bruh, she was giving me head. And I'm just like, so? Like, okay. like, why are you telling me this? The same girl that just rejected me, that you kept trying to put me on, is now sucking you off. Like, what was the point in telling me that? Did you need like an ego boost, or is it like I don't get it. I don't get it. It was just like a weird thing to confess. But I was like, okay, that's a little weird. And then after that, he said, yeah, man, she just kept telling me like, man, God bless your DNA. Your DNA's been blessed. Like, God really, he did that. Well, damn. If his DNA is like blessed, then I guess mine is cursed, because shit, like, no girl, no girl had ever really fucked with me, And then it just felt weird, It was just like a reminder that like I was just a placeholder, or I just felt unimportant, and like that shit sucked. Now, of course, I got older, and as I got older, I started to kind of just see the world and actually meet women, beautiful women who were also attracted to me and liked me, and I started to get money, and I started to just experience things and not take things so personally. That's all. I just didn't take things so much to heart. I'm not saying that I don't still feel insecure, but I don't feel bad about shit anymore, because I don't know, I got more experience under my belt now. I don't know, it's a weird thing, you know. The more you kind of go through life, or the more I went through life, the less things started to like harshly affect me, you know. And women calling me ugly or women not being interested in me don't really stop me from like being like, oh, okay, well, what's up with your friend? I mean, your friend, is your friend like ugly niggas? Shit, like what's up? Put me on. No bullshit. But for real, bro. You know, high school has a way of making you think that that is the entire world, but honestly, it's really not. It's fucking not, bro. There's so much life out here to live, bro. And even when you're young, you start to think that this section of this world or this part of your life is just gonna last forever. But it's not, you know, nothing lasts forever. Not even the good days. So it's like everything a step at a time. Try to enjoy it and try to not take things so personally. But yeah, man, if you guys like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell to join the ride. As always, I really do love you guys. I really do appreciate all the freaking support. Hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful day, and I hope I will see you guys in the next one.